What led you to play football?
My grandfather, he was pretty big in football growing up. He was pretty much a high school legend in my area. I mean, my father was a big athletic guy. He took on the wrestling role more than the football role, but just growing up and seeing it around the neighborhood, and my uncle and my grandfather put a football in my hand, and since I was 4 years old, I've been at it every year.
I know you excelled in track and field as well. So, what made you kind of decide whether you wanted to go to the Olympics or playing pro
Right.
football?
And I didn't like the training, what it takes to be the best in track. So I thought it was just too much for me. I also felt, track was my better opportunity. But then when I did it, I felt like my heart was still with football. I went back to football and then just made the best so far.
Growing up, every player has that high school or pee wee coach that's really influenced them to
Right.
be, the player that they are today. Who was that for you?
Coach Bernard Freeman, my head coach of my Pop Warner team. We was very successful. I think we only lost probably once in like 4 years. We went to Disney World, we traveled, and we just built that, father like bond. And they just showed me the road, so just stay on a positive road and just make the best of the opportunities I would get.
And I know you played JUCO first. How
Right.
did that prepare you, for the NCAA?
Made me grow up fast because I went from one coast to another coast. I got homesick the first semester, so it made me grow up pretty fast, and I learned a lot from that.
Why'd you pick Kansas State?
It was the best opportunity. They had Josh Freeman, he was a pillar quarterback at the time. Ron Prince, who was the head coach that recruited me at the time. We just clicked. He recruited me out of high school, so it was showed that he stayed consistent with coming back when I was in JUCO.
A lot of pro scouts, they're saying you're undersized, you're
Right.
going to only play specials. Do you kind of play with a chip on your shoulder, kind of
always.
say, I can play in this league?
I always had a chip on my shoulder. I mean, I always been told something I couldn't do in this game of football with me lacking size and weight. So, like I said, I play on my chip on my shoulder every game. And every game I go out there and try to prove someone wrong. I mean, ever since I turned professional at football, they told me I wasn't able to play wide receiver, and every year I catch 25 plus balls. So it's just, like I said, it's just a new year, same story.
What's kind of going through your mind when you're channeling down the field and creating space and getting down there to score?
Well, to be honest, I don't like getting hit, so some of my mind is not to get hit. I ain't so big, so I don't want to take no chance of taking no big hits. So that's pretty much don't get touched and try to make it to the touchdown before somebody touch you.
And what was it like adjusting to the CFL game?
I adjust pretty well. I mean, pretty much the CFL is pretty much built for guys like me with the space of the field and then halo rule and punt return. I love the organization. Coach Kent Austin, I mean, probably one of the best coaches I've ever been around. I love it here. I feel home. Feel like home to me. So hopefully I can be here a lot more years and win a lot more Grey Cups.
When it's all said and done, how do you want to be remembered, when you're retired?
I just want to be remembered with the guys that gave it their all at all times, 100% in the locker room and also off the field and within the community. Just want to be remembered as a good guy.